Hi guys, we thought we'd come back up live again. We've just done some admin, sent some pictures out, but now there's more lorries on the move, so we found more. So we'll leave this live for you for a bit. If you can hear the sound, let me know. We'll get some more. Lots of people waving them off. We'll show you around again. New people, different people who've obviously seen them outside their windows. They've all come to wave goodbye to them, wish them on a safe journey. There's another batch coming through, slowly but a Latvian, Polish and Latvian. Lots more on the move, guys, so that means they'll obviously be moving down from 8, so hopefully we'll get the 249 back again. Keep on sharing this, guys, let people know we're live again. I don't know what the sound's like, guys. If you can hear it, let me know the sound's alright. You can hear the horns. I think these lorry drivers are very grateful for all the donations, all the food, all the emergency services, all the work behind the scenes. Obviously, despite them all being sat here, they've all had to be fed and watered and stuff like that. It's fantastic, it's great that they're all moving. I had a couple of lorry drivers message us, they finally got home after being stuck over for 4 or 5 days, and they said they wanted us to pass the thanks on to everyone who've been so generous by donating food, and some people were scrambling over fences on Christmas Day, bringing them Christmas dinners, which I thought was great. Like I said earlier in the previous video, everyone's just happy. They're happy that they're going. They're pleased they're on the move. All different nationalities all coming together now, all happy, waving. Nothing like the Eurovision Song Contest. And it is really, really fantastic news that a lot of these are all moving. Let's see if we can get this back up to 2,000 again, guys, and I'll put the power back on. Come on, guys, we're at 2,000 a minute ago. Come on, share this about, share it with your granny, share it with your friends. There's nothing on the telly Boxing Day anyway. This is better looking. This is all worth watching. Somebody's saying there's a lot of lorry drivers have gone from Manston. Now, whether or not they're moving them all down here to bring them down slowly, to slowly filter them through the docks, we don't really know. But we did hear some horror stories that some lorry drivers tried to get testing privately and they were charged £150 to have a test done just to try and get onto the ferry before Christmas. Christmas Day, we spoke to a couple of lorry drivers who showed us private medical certificates and private COVID certificates, and they've been ripped off £150 just to have this test, just so that they could move, which I think is a bit naughty. Yeah, they do, Joseph. Everyone loves it. More the merrier. Well done, guys. Lots of them look happy, they're waving, they're tooting their hooters, flashing their lights, just pleased they're on the move. I think that's the loudest one we've heard so far. Come on. What village is this? All the people living in Westwell were really, really sorry, but obviously they're just happy that they're moving, so the sound's not forever. A lorry horn is not just for Christmas. Absolutely, the two guys down there by the coach that are waving at all nationalities. They're two Polish drivers that have come over to drive this coach that you've seen there. And what we understand is we spoke to some of the Polish soldiers who weren't allowed to be interviewed on camera. They flew in from Gatwick this morning and they drove down on this coach to assist the British Army in trying to repatriate some of their stuck drivers that have been stuck for a number of days. I think the Polish Army, they were testing with the British Army as well, so it wasn't selective, but I think it helped speed up the process of people being tested, because obviously language barriers where they couldn't understand, it was taking a lot longer to carry out some of these tests. I don't know if somebody can tell me what Junction 12's like. I don't know at the moment. We're in between, so... One going down the posh lane there with the police, I think. Just waiting for the next batch to be brought down, so we'll carry on staying live, guys. So we just spoke to a traffic police officer there. You'll see him walking up there. He's just turned around and said that was the last 100 for the moment, but they've got stacked more, so they're just stacking them all back up again to bring them back down. So we're going to stay live, guys, for the moment, because there's another few hundred on their way down, he just said. So if you bear with us, I think we might as well stay live. Share this around, guys, it'd be good. Show your support. Nah, there's more. There's a lot more army coming back up again. So it looks like they're fueling our level as well. Oh my God, there's someone there, look. You want to go down there? You should be down there. Keep going. Down there. So some lorry drivers have got lost. But now more British Army, it looks like they've come up from junction 12. These aren't, just to make this clear, the coach loaders, the coach is the Polish Army, and the trucks down there are the UK British Army, so they're the Welsh Guard. So it's a bit of both. So it's not just all Polish soldiers. There are British soldiers down there testing. The guys with the yellow jackets on, there are British troops, and the other guys with the white paper suits on, they're the Polish Army. So it's not just all Polish, but we did speak to one of the soldiers who said that their government have been asked to send over their soldiers to assist in testing, to speed up the testing due to language barriers. So that's why they sent their soldiers over to help assist, because obviously a lot of Polish lorry drivers didn't understand the language and the testing was taking 3 times as longer. Keep up, Lee. Yeah, so basically what happened is the Polish Army flew in this morning to Gatwick South, he said. They were then picked up by the coach and they were then transported down here with all their tests to assist with the testing. Here they are again, we're back, another batch of 100. A lot of Dutch lorry drivers, Lithuanian. You're always welcome in England, you guys, you know that. It's got KCC, you got the air ambulance up there as well, just flying past, giving us a home. A few more slowly trickling down. England, UK, Great Britain, do you know what? It's whatever it is. Welcome in England, you're always welcome anywhere in the UK. England, Ireland, Scotland, wherever. We're a country. So we've had a reach of probably 2.9 million since we started covering this on Kent 999. So thanks for all the support, guys. I know it's been Christmas and I know you've all been keeping up and sharing and supporting and liking the page. It's really, really good, guys. And I know a lot of foreign families have all been watching for us to try and keep up with what's going on, to show you what's going on, because this, like you said, lots more food parcels being bought out as well, you can see there. Lots more lorries coming down as well. All waving, all happy, pleased to go. Lots more now moving. is cold, trust me. I was going to go, but then we saw some more lorries, so we thought we'd stay for a bit longer. Some just another batch of another 100 moved. Do you want us to stay live, guys? Give it the hearts for us to stay live, or do you want us to come off now? Yeah, I don't know. There's still more to come, I'm being told. I'll stay live for a bit. Thumbs up to come off, or hearts to stay live? Fill the screen full of hearts if you want us to stay live, guys. Everyone's got to be tested that leaves, not just the lorry drivers. I appreciate there's lots of other people that have got to be tested as well. You want me to stay live? Alright, I'll stay live. That's fine. I think if you talk to those guys, the better off. I think, you know where the unicorn is? I think that's where they're going to stand. Right. Or go down. Stuff. Otherwise, I think we saw only moving the train lane. It was back to right before, but yeah, no problems. Like I said, people still bringing loads of stuff down as well, guys. I think if you still got that in your head, you want to bring stuff down to them, you're better off dropping it Junction 8, Maidstone Services, where the guys are there, because they've got all the bags and everything, and they can give it to the lorry drivers as they move into stack.
Okay, cool.
No problems.
Thank you.
No problem. We'll try and get some more for you. You want us to stay live? Okay, we'll stay live. As long as you want us to stay live, we'll stay live. Have a bit of police going up the 20 now as well. So yeah, guys, starting to rain a little bit, but we'll stay live for you as long as we can. We can keep this alive as long as you want us to. More lorries coming on down now, as you can see. We'll get some more tooty hooties for you, some lighty flashes. Here we go, guys. Big hearts up for these lorry drivers as they come past. These have all been tested, yeah. All these lorry drivers coming through here have all had a test by the British Army, Polish Army, NHS test direct. There's lots of people there. We're just going to zoom in up here and we'll show you. So here's all these food bags that have been prepared by Tesco's. I think Tesco's have delivered a lot of stuff down. South Eastern Railway, they dropped a lot of stuff down as well. And there's lots of other people. There's lots of other people that have dropped stuff down as well. Lots of members of the public have just been pulling up here saying, how can we get the stuff down to? I've suggested you go down to Junction 8. So there's a big supply of carrier bags down there, because we know people drop stuff down there. So a few more lorry drivers coming down again now. Those that, for people asking, those that are testing positive, they're going down to the Holiday Inn at Ashford. Well, they'll have to stay and self-isolate until they test negative. So we'll leave this running, guys, and obviously when the next batch come down, we'll come back out. It's just raining as well, and it's cold. So give us a minute to go and warm my hands up on my heating seat. A few more on the move now, as you can see, slowly coming through another batch. I think the traffic police officer was saying that they're moving in batches of 100. How many have been waiting? I don't know now. I think Highway said that there was 3,500 last night, but I can't confirm that at the moment. There's no sound again. Guys, have we lost the sound again? Tell me if we have or we haven't. Somebody give it the thumbs up, the hearts. Have we got sound? Someone tell me if we got sound, please. We have, good. Right, another batch of lorries on its way down. Tooters, hooters and waves and everything else, hopefully. Like I said, lots of people come down. That's good, guys. Some, I think, check your sound, turn your volume up. You can hear all these lorry signs. Some of these drivers we've seen a couple of times, so we've seen a lot of these on Christmas Day. Waiting for the next stack to come down. There are more. Can I go to a different location? I can, but this is where all the action, they're all coming through here, so what's wrong with this location? The ones that tested positive will go to the Holiday Inn at Ashford, I believe, where there's some sort of COVID trying to think of the word, quarantine centre, to put it lightly. So go down to the docks. A lot more on their way down now, guys, as you'll see. If you want us to move, guys, then we'll move. But I think this is quite a good position because you see, they can see us, we can see them, and it's a good view. Now, I can see another 100. So being escorted down in batches of 100 by Kent Police down through Operation Stack into Operation Brock. Then they're being slowly escorted down to Eurotunnel. The spot's fine, I thought it was. Give it a thumbs up, guys. Sorry, give it the hearts, guys, if you want to stay where we are. I think it's a good spot. I think you can see everything. We'll see if we can get the police car to put your sirens off. Come on, do it. You're not going to do it? Do the siren. No, they're not interested today. We'll try and get some more down. We'll try and get some more. The coach drivers have got masks on. So you'll see this big red fleet of lorries coming down now. I think they're all together, one big group, so we can get them to do this. Here we are, guys. Big. It looks like they've been a big group, all grouped together. So. We don't know the moment. There's loads. There was estimated 11,000, I think, at a count on Christmas Day. They've done well over 10,000 tests, so that just tells you how many people, how many lorry drivers there are in the UK at the moment. So here we are, guys, just joining us live, top of the M20, just at the end of Operation Stack, where they're letting all the lorries and everything else back out after they've all been tested. So a lot of little self-employed logistic guys from Poland, lots of Polish stuck in these queues. It very was, actually. It was very, very good. It was the best Christmas present ever. Another big stack, another big group of red lorries, so we'll see if we can get them. We'll see if we can get them all to do their hooters and their lights. So 2 more groups on their way down now. You can see lots of red lorries, yellow lorries, blue lorries. All sorts of lorries. Every colour lorry that you can think of, make, model, country. Yeah. I get them to all say goodbye. What are they doing with all the bags of food? People. Well, what you got to remember is people are still joining Operation Brock at the other end, so they're still going to be sat there, still going to need to be tested. So. So why are you waving? Just waving to them goodbye. Because they're all going back. They're all moving. They've all been tested.
What's that checkpoint up there?
That's just where they keep shutting it down. They bring 100 down and then bring it down. There's police live down there.
Oh, this is the T-bar for the army, isn't it?
Nah, they're the Polish army. They've come over to test everyone as well. There's old Mansfields again. Sound off going through here, which is really, really good. Yeah, if you've got food and stuff, guys, drop it off Junction 8 M20. I'm sure they'll appreciate it down there. There's lots of carrier bags down there. So you still see there's hundreds of lorries. As much as this has started moving, there's still rows and rows of lorries further up Junction 8, Junction 7. They're bringing a lot down via Manston, down through Operation Brock, Operation Stack. There's a big group here though. Here we are. It's not just been the Kent people that have helped, it's people from Winchester driving vans up with food. That's good. Good that they're moving. It's good Christmas present. Absolutely not forgetting it. There were British lorry drivers stuck in these queues as well. They were taking loads out as well, so not to forget them. Portuguese there, Portuguese lorry. All nationalities stuck in the, no exception there. They're going up to go down Stack. I'm sure lots of new friendships have been made from nationalities because they've had days to spend with each other. Yeah, just talking to the people on there. Yeah, so we get some more sirens for you, get some more tones, get some more horns. Just looking at this, just watching this standing up here, it just shows you how many lorries there are in Kent at the moment.
Polish over here, there must be over.
Yeah, there's every single nationality you can think of. Italian, Russian.
What are we?
Yeah, so the English army are here, the British, the Welsh Guards, the Royal Welsh Guards, the Polish army. There's loads, all testing people. Lots of people are spending Boxing Day coming down just to see these lorries move because they've obviously become part of Kent for 5 days. Some people have made friends. Like I said again, people were jumping over fences with Christmas dinners to feed some people yesterday. I nearly went then, sorry guys, it's a bit windy up here. They're not stopping for anyone. There's another couple of police cars there, not stopping. They're not. They've been sat around too long. Lots of DAFs going through. It is. Yeah, but I thought you run out of things to say sometimes. I think a lot of these lorry drivers, like you said, are just happy to be on the move again, turning, earning, to get back to their families for what's left of possibly New Year. So at least they get to bring in a new year and hopefully leave this horrible 2020 behind them. I know there's lots of people from abroad watching this from the streams. You can see it from the comments. Thanks guys for supporting us, and the people of Kent, like you said, thank you to them for going out of their way on Christmas to deliver goods to them, to supply these lorry drivers. Again, big stores like Tesco's and Domino's, when it really counts. I appreciate, they get a slating sometimes, but they've all donated food. South Eastern Trains Christmas Eve again dumped a big 3 carriage loads worth of food down at Ashford to be distributed. You've got obviously the voluntary charities, Salvation Army, they were out with their kitchen. Again, Feed Me Emergency Services. You also had Kent Search and Rescue, another voluntary organisation. They were out on Christmas Eve feeding and watering a lot of the drivers. So it's just amazing. Do you know what? At bad times, it's just amazing on how many people actually forget their problems, put their lives on hold to actually come out. Bearing in mind all these people that have been working all the emergency services that have actually been stuck on the motorway for the 12 hours and obviously just driving up and down, distributing food, water, a lot of fruit was donated, bread. It's just really, really good on how people in the UK all come together, regardless of nationality, where you're from, who you're from, or it's that good old like we're at war. We are fighting a war technically because this virus doesn't pick and choose. It can happen to anyone, and until people get that in their heads that this isn't a hoax, this is real, this isn't something that's been made up. It's got nothing to do with Brexit, and it can, and like you said, maybe France were a bit hard on closing the borders just like that, but maybe they've saved thousands of lives. We don't know, do we? Because we don't know a lot about this virus. We know that it is man-made. At the end of the day now, we want to live with this on a daily basis. I think when you sit and look at it, okay, 5 days on a motorway, and if it's potentially saved your life for the next 15, 20, 30 years, then maybe it was a good thing. Maybe, they'll still get those 5 days back. Okay, they've sat in horrible conditions. I wouldn't want to sit on a motorway for 5 days. But we're still going to,
Thank you very much.
That's all right, no problem. What you've got to understand is some people in Kent may have lost one Christmas. These lorry drivers may have lost one Christmas, but they're still going to see next Christmas, the Christmas after, and they're safe. The other thing is they also know that they're safe. You imagine if they did test positive and they did go back and share it with their families, and it mutated around and around, because that's how this is transferred. This virus, it moves around. It's it's a hidden danger, isn't it?
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you. There's another villager do you live in the village? Oh, okay. So there's lots of people on this bridge have come up to support these lorry drivers, say goodbye to them, give them a wave, and take care. So yeah, what we've heard is there's 35 lorry drivers tested positive. But what you have to understand is those 35 lorry drivers were on a boat, and they then transmitted that to more. How big is the queue on the 20 now? I don't know. I've been sat on this bridge for the past 3 hours, live streaming this to you guys. Helen, I don't know if you want to share that on the if you want to message it, we'll ping it up. We're just waiting for the next load of lorries that are on the way around. these lorry drivers are being sent to where they've been moved from. They're obviously having to come back up to go back down. It was great, absolutely. The Muslim community delivered food to a lot of the stranded truckers. Domino's have been out. I know I keep repeating myself. Domino's do. Tesco's have. Lots of other organisations have been out. Voluntary organisations that rely purely on donations. They've been out cooking food. We're just going to check our messages, guys, just to see what people are saying. So we've got Dave Bailey's just sent us a message saying thanks very much for the amazing exposure, which is no problem at all, Dave. We're us. Right, okay, we had a nice person who's blocked themselves and said, got nothing to do with testing, it's all to do with the EU. Alright, okay. I'm interested in you, moving along. Yeah, Ben, we're live again. You did ask if we were live. Yeah, we're back live on the top of the M20 again. We're just waiting for the next batch of lorries. Just going through our messages. Sorry, we've got hundreds. Edward Pinnock, he's watched. He said thanks for all the supplies and the donations to the Kent people. It's been great. Is there any news? Let's have a look. Is there any news on the other side? I don't know anything about the other side. I haven't researched the other side. If somebody can tell me what it's like on the other side in France getting back over. If the police have started waving now, they'll be doing their sirens soon. We'll get them into doing that. I know Kent Police are watching this, so Kent RPU, as you go past, we want your sirens as well as your lights. I don't know what the other side is like at the moment, guys. I will try and find out for you. The guy, Vakal, it looks like he's from Tempest. He was stuck in it, and he said thanks for the info about Dover. Like I did say, if you go on to kent999.co.uk, all the information in all the different languages, I've translated it, all the languages, so every language that I think is stuck in this queue, Latvian, Polish, Russian, Italian, Spanish, I put it all in all the languages so you can understand what you need. I appreciate you probably know now that you need a negative test. So again, another batch of lorries on their way down. We'll see if we can get them to show their appreciation to the Kent people. These are obviously been further up. Some people have messaged and said this is all to do with Brexit, it's all to do with there's some sort of secret agenda from us. There's no secret agenda from us. All we're up and doing is streaming, just showing that the lorry drivers are going, that they're on their way. So, you know, we're not interested in policy, politicians, maybe things have been learned, maybe lessons can be learned from this. And I guess it also shows how lovely people in Kent are. That's why we all live here. You know, the Garden of Love, you know, the Garden of England is now the Garden of Love for the lorry drivers. Lots of lorries going back up to come back down. Even the other ones on the other side are doing it. So we know that the Polish Army, the British Army are slowly working their way up these long queues of lorries, testing these people so they can get on their ways down to the port and try and enjoy some of what's left of Christmas, and then hopefully bring in a new year with their families, despite obviously being stuck for 5-6 days in the garden of love, as we're calling it.
So what's we going to be here for?
But they're waving Alright, okay, we're going to have to... Alright, we're going to have to go off, lovey. That lady there, Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Oh. Go and call the police. Go and call the police. I'm not waving at them. I'm not waving. Right. Right, okay. This is a lady who bought a house. Right. This is a lady that's bought a house by the motorway that now wants us to come off live. Sorry, guys. It's nice, isn't it? Really? Well, I tell you what, my love, I'm sure you've been sat in your nice warm house for 5 days. I suggest you go and put your double glazing on. Honestly, go away. People like you, go away. Well, don't talk to me. Absolutely. You're ridiculous, my love, honestly. Go and call who you want. Honestly, you're awful. You really are. Oh, where's your mask? You got a mask?
I'm not even coming near you.
Right. Bye. They've all said, go home. Do you know what they've called you? Do you know what they've called you? They've called you the Grinch. Go away.
Where are you from?
Kent999, I'm on Facebook. Have a look on Facebook. Bye. See ya. She owns the road, yeah. Go away, Karen. Bye, Karen. Come back and worry, honestly. If you want to wave at the lorry, it's freedom of speech, isn't it? Huh? Honestly. Stand my ground, absolutely. We are standing our ground. I don't care. Go away, honestly. Huh? Selfish. Do you know what? They've been sat on there for 5 days. Do you know what I mean? Oh look, the bloke's coming out as well now. Oh look, we've got a crowd of them now.
Stand around, mate.
Are you staying here with me? Good. No, stay here. Oh, we're not allowed to wave. Here we are now. Oh, party poopers here. Who is she? She lives in a house near the motorway. What, you want us to come off, guys, there and tell us? Oh, are you having a go at me, guys? Karen. I don't think her name's Karen, honestly. What's her problem? Her problem was she's upset with all the lorries sounding their horns. Can you still hear us, guys? Tell us if you can. Tell us, guys, if you can hear it. If you can still hear the sound, yeah? The sound's good. Right, cool. Oh no, Karen came out and moaned about all the lorries honking their horns. The Karen, have you not heard this?
Oh, yeah,
the Karen, as in who bought a house at the side of the motorway, and she's now upset that they're all tooting their horns. For what? Apparently she's going to call the police, but do you know what? I doubt if there's any police to come up here and have a word anyway, but...
Oh, she's getting up because they're tooting the horns.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. We don't care.
I think that's fine.
give us updates on what's happening. We're not allowed to wave because Karen's upset because it's upset her Boxing Day afternoon. You do it more. She's going to send.
The red phone's on the phone to police as well.
He's on the phone. I'll give you my number, mate. I've got no problem with that. If you want to be a Karen, Karen shouldn't have bought a house next door to the motorway. Absolutely.
British Army were doing the testing as well, weren't
British Army were along with the Polish Army, yeah. Because there's loads of Polish stuck in it. There's loads, there's tons. That's what I'm just wondering. Do you think they're on the phone? Hello, police and motorways being noisy. Yeah, that's probably right. I have told her to get her life. She's a daft cow. People like that, we don't care about that. Honestly, we're not going to do any hand signals, and people watching this, they're all going to do their horns as they go past. So we don't care. She's moaning because the lorries were doing their horns for us. It's not me that's sounding my horn. I'm just sat on the top of the motorway. It's not me causing the noise. Karen's gone in now. Karen's gone home. Tell her to put the boot she was wearing to good use for a love joke. You want us to wave, guys? We'll try. No one was waving then. Indeed. Yeah, you always get one person that spoils it. He probably did. There's nothing coming at the moment. When more lorries come down, we will. Guys, we don't want to start a war. We just, like we said, we just thought we'd bring you some happiness for Christmas. gone in now. We'll have to show you some more, we're not allowed to, honestly. I did make her. She ran away when we put her on camera. She didn't want to talk. There's still about 6,000 trucks stuck in the UK. Right guys, look, we don't want to wind the neighbours up, so we're going to come down. We're sorry, or we can leave it up, but we can't get the trucks to bleep anymore because they just don't need the hassle. Karen's obviously a bit upset. I don't think Karen's social distancing either, because I think there's more than 6 people in her household, but hey, that'd be another thing. Like I said guys, thanks for watching. We're going to come down now, so thanks very much. We'll put some more pictures up that we've been obviously doing other video, other pictures. If you have a look at kent999.co.uk, have a look at my YouTube channel, UK News in Pictures on YouTube. Like us, share us, watch some of our videos, that'd be good. Absolutely, the police were waving, everyone was waving, but Karen spoiled it. So the address is Westwell Lane. It's the White House, just opposite Ashford Golf Club. So that's where she is. Very upset, very irate, thinking that, do you know what I mean? It is what it is. You want us to stay? How many of us want to stay? If you put the thumbs up, we'll stay. If you want us to go, then we'll go. Just tell us. But we might not be able to. We don't know what her name is. We've just called her Karen. All the other villagers have been down here waving, loving it. Great, they're all moving on. Lots of villagers brought stuff down to them. Lots of people just outside Westwell. They all brought food over to them. We were talking to some ladies this morning that jumped over fences to deliver Christmas dinners to them. What we're going to do, guys, we'll come down for a bit. We're going to go and have a look for another location. We can go from there. All right, guys. You want us to stay? It's fine, mate. We have had some. Look, we cooked Christmas dinner yesterday. It was good. I had a bit of downtime Christmas evening because I think this is really, really important. It's terrible. It is very, very cold. I think it's going to start to rain. We've got lots of upset people, or one upset woman in the whole village. You want us to stay? We'll stay for a bit. Afternoon. Another. More people coming up to look at these lorries starting to move. They've all heard about it. They've all supported people. They've all dropped food down. Did you drop food down to them? Why did Karen complain? Karen complained because all the lorry drivers were tooting their hooters at us and waving and smiling and everything else. Like that. So there's lots of people on the bridge. It's not just me that's waving. There's other people that are coming along waving as well, Karen. So please don't blame me because I've been filming and I've been editing. So We don't want to turn it into Carol. And what we don't want is some NIMBY hijacking this when what he's really about is these poor lorry drivers that have been stuck in their cabs for 5 days. Hello from Holland, guys. Like I said,